All right, everybody. Welcome to the midday mix-up, and today switching it up and playing some Magic Standard instead of doing a Magic Draft of the new set Ixalan. I wanted to do this because typically I make bad decks, and this is a bad deck. Let's be real, but it's been doing exceedingly well for me, and I just wanted to share it with all of you. Um, so let me give you the breakdown of this deck. So what I wanted to do was make a Descend deck, and a good one. And I had fiddled around with maybe doing like a Grixis mill, self mill sort of deck. But then I saw this card, Squirming Emergence. Now, it has a Fathomless Descent, but return to the battlefield, target non-land permanent card in your graveyard with mana value less than or equal to the number of permanents cards in your graveyard. So, the thing that stood out to me was the non-land permanent part of that aspect. Um, but I also was just like trying to pull all of the creatures and do like a self-milled deck. So from the one drops, we have Gnawing Vermin, enters the battlefield, mill 2. We'll choose ourselves basically for all of the milling. But then it's a 1/1 for 1, and then when it dies, target creature you don't control gets -1/1 until end of turn. So pretty good one drop on its own, but the fact that it mills on us on turn 1 is pretty nice. We also have Cruel Somnophage, which also mills us, but also for 2, enters the battlefield, power and toughness are equal to the number of creature cards in all graveyards, which is also pretty fantastic. That is oftentimes a 2-drop 5 or higher, depending on what stage of the game you're at. Undead Butler to help us mill, and also when it dies, I return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand. So great. Another mill card, mill 3 cards, create a 1/1, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, exile it, bring it back. But when it attacks, exile a card from a graveyard, typically not our own, but we get a 1/1. It's just overall a pretty good card. Honestly, it's just there for the mill 3 cards, but then we have Urborg Lurgoyf, I believe is how it's pronounced, and correct me if I'm wrong. But another awesome card that only grows when we throw creature cards in our graveyard. But it also has the kicker for blue and black that allows us to mill 3 cards each time it was kicked. So, and I could be running a deck set of these, but I don't have the biggest collection, so I'm kind of working with what I had. I did make a few cards, but what's been surprisingly just like has been Invasion of Amonkhet, and I know it's a weird newish battle card, but like just listen. When it enters the battlefield, each player mills 3 cards. Opponent, myself, mills 3, perfect, exactly what we're trying to do. Then each opponent discards a card and you draw a card. So not only are they like pitching 3 cards from the top of their library, they're also putting one from their hand into the graveyard. That's 4 cards from their graveyard. Plus, we get to draw a card. Now, if this is turn 3, and depending on what's in a graveyard, if we play this on turn 2 and it's 4 or greater, we're already signed up to like send 4 damage straight to their face. And that's like, even if turn 2 it's a 2/2. Then I play this, I mill 3, I'll probably drop a creature, at least they'll probably drop a creature because they also have to mill. And then we pop this. Now the second part of this just sometimes will just win the game, depending on what your opponent's playing. So whenever it enters the battlefield, or I may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any card in a graveyard. Mine, theirs, whatever. Except it's 4/4 black zombie in addition to his other types. So fun combinations with that is Akawali, the Seething Tower. Um, so along with our mill plan, we have the Descend 4. As long as there are 4 more permanents in the graveyard, it gets +2/2. So really, early on, this is a 3-drop 5/5. But late game, oh, and it gets a 5/5 trample, because why not? Also, Descend 8, and as long as there are 3 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, it gets an additional +2/2 and can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So they gotta chop it, but it also has trample. So he's kind of a big player, but it's hilarious that if I mill it, I can just make a 4/4 version of that, which actually is an 8/8 version of that late game, or a 6/6 version of that, in the mid game. Plus, we have Squirming Emergence, which is kind of the star of the show, where, it counts permanents. So if we're dropping lands in there, and if you check 4 permanents, permanent, 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 not permanent, but permanent, 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 permanent. Almost every single time we mill, every single card in our graveyard is going to be a permanent. So, Squirming Emergence is fantastic. I guess we'll get to Virtue of Pestilence, or Persistence, but a deck set of Urtai Resurrected, so it's quick removal, and we can get it back occasionally with Undead Butler. We can even do Squirming Emergence, but it's the removal since we don't have removal spells in our graveyard or that we're playing, other than this and Skyfisher Spider. Now, when it enters the battlefield, I may sacrifice another creature, which typically ends up being Gnawing Vermin or an Undead Butler or the 1/1 made from this. Enters the battlefield, sacrifice a creature. When you do, destroy target non-land permanent. That's not creature, that's non-land permanent. So, Planeswalkers, artifacts, annoying enchantments that help people win games. No, we can just get rid of our Gnawing Vermin, and if it's a Gnawing Vermin, it still applies the -1/1 to something. And we just destroy a non-land permanent, which is great in and of itself. But also, the little kicker at the end, when Skyfish Spider dies, I may gain 1 life for each creature card in my graveyard. If you do, exile from the graveyard. So, we're going to be throwing a lot. I have seen Skyfisher Spider gain me 10 health, and I wouldn't even bat an eye. If somehow we get swept, it helps game the sustainability. Not often do I have to use this, but it's nice to just have it as an option. But with Squirming Emergence, what's the point of doing a Squirming Emergence themed Descent deck if we're not going to be trying to cheat big things out? So for the big things, we have Gruff Triplets. Now, I didn't realize the lines of text. I was like, ooh, big creature, let's go wide with it, I was fine. And I could throw Titan of Industry in here for kicks and giggles, but Gruff Triplets just speaks to my soul a little bit more. So it's a 6-drop, 3/3. Wow, that's underwhelming. But it does have trample, but when it enters battlefield, if it isn't a token, which it's not, create 2 tokens that are copies of it. Then when Gruff Triplets die, I may put a number of 1/1 counters. Dragons without dragons? Sag? Yes. They're going to be pretty big creatures, and they only grow from graveyard interaction. But then, when they die, you put 1/1 counters on it equal to each creature you control named Gruff Triplets. So, sure, one of them dies. Both of them become 6/6s. But then when another one dies, then you add 6 to the 6 and it becomes 12. So really, they're going to have to sweep these or kill them all at the same time. Otherwise, they're dealing with problems. And the icing on the cake is Virtue of Persistence. As a adventure card, it's just fantastic. As just a normal card, fantastic. But target creature you control gets -3/3, or not you control. Oh, you might be right. Let me. Number of 1/1 counters equal to its power. So, is it? Because I was thinking you have a 3/3. You have 3/3/3s. It doesn't multiply because then if I had two that were 6/6s and then it dies when its power is a 6/6, it wouldn't be a 12. Maybe it does that. I haven't experienced it yet, so I'm curious to try it. But hopefully we can just cheat out Virtue of Persistence with Squirming Emergence, and the game oftentimes is just they if you have both times 2 out and all of them die, you would get. Gotcha. Okay. No, that makes sense. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, it's a boatload of fun. I typically just want to make fun decks versus like net decking, but oh yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I don't play a ton of standard, but I like to dabble with the fun cards I have. So I had two of them, so I just figured I'd throw them in there. But I play best of one. I don't know what everybody else likes to play. I don't like adding a sideboard. I like to just pump out as many games as possible, and then yeah, no, it reminds me of what was that card in Hearthstone where if it took damage, it makes another one. Yeah, no, this is great. But I think Grim Baron, Grim Patron, something like that. But yeah, if we can cheat some, yeah, all right. We'll fight everybody on the ladder who's net decking. I think it would be better to get a 1/1 out. And mill 3. Okay, 2 creatures in the graveyard. That's not too bad. It is a little sad that we're gonna get things exiled if they do end up getting this creature. Double strike 1/1. I don't have a ton of great ways to deal with that yet. I can mill 2. If I do that, I put a 1/1 counter. I think we might take some damage here, but then we can kind of surprise them with like a Cruel Somniphage mill, or even if we get a land, do Gnawing Vermin, throw something in the graveyard. That'll become a 5 with Trample. I assume they'll attack with Twin Blade if they don't pump it up right now and go in. But yeah, this deck has been quite a bit of fun, and I haven't messed with it a ton. I would say I made it yesterday and played maybe 7 games, and I think I lost 2 of them. Granted, I'm in bronze, so that really doesn't mean a ton. Oh, yeah, you can do that. I can block. Does it have trample? Indestructible haste. Flashback. I don't think my face really needs to take it at the moment. Oh, okay. It does have double strike. First strike. Nope, that's how that one works. So we do have land, but we are going to need 2 black, which we do. We'll just have to pay for it. If I do Gnawing Vermin, I can then do Squirming Emergence and kill it, which is probably going to be my best bet. Unless I have anything better. to do that with? Probably not. They will draw a card. It's a little unfortunate, but that is why we put them in there. I don't think I'm blocking with that. Does it not gain flying? Vigilance, trample, lifelink, indestructible. Okay, well, probably end up taking it. So even next turn, if they don't kill anything, fingers crossed. If we do Cruel Somnophage, we don't have blue. That's unfortunate. I was going to say, if we do draw blue, mill 4 cards. Granted, if we don't mill that, then we have 4, then that'll be 8. It would get exiled. When it dies, exile it instead. That's unfortunate. I guess we take it. Enters battlefield tapped. How unfortunate. It's a 2/2 currently. Well, I think we do what we can. Double strike is a bit of a problem. They'll gain trample. I think in order to live, we have to chop block this. 2 1/1 counters on it. First strike, that'd be 3. We might lose our guy. I guess we'll hold. Beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power greater than its power, put them on 1 white soldier creature. Well, nothing yet. The exiling effect is a little more annoying than I would like to admit. And that's anything. So everything will be exiled and not just die. Thus far we don't have trample. So I can throw, well, depending on what they have, I can throw. It's not an oops, he has a trick. I know it. I'm not too committed to these games. I will. If they deal 3 first strike damage, there's not a real good way that it's considered blocked, so I'm content to do that. Yep, there's the first strike damage. It is blocked. We'll go to exile. I mean, I think we kick it. Cool. Yeah. I think we try and survive right now. It's not looking great right now. I don't think so. Maybe I'll double check after this game, but is that a Innistrad, like Crimson Vow? Or is that... Yeah, I kind of thought that was going to happen. Does have trample. So 5 will go through, then 5. You first strike there. I'd have to like triple block on something. You'd gain a butt ton of life. All of my things would get exiled. And I'd still lose quite a bit of things. Well, you're running out of things. Oh, you can cast it. Enchanted creature gets double strike. Alright, their deck is kind of cute. I think we straight die though, or preventing us from dying. It'd be 10 points of damage. I block 5, I take 5. It's a little annoying. Okay. We'll be exiled, but I mean, there's so many 1/1 counters, I think I have to. Not really gonna have a choice here. I think that's just a 1/1 at this point. If for some reason. I think we hold for now. I'll have to see. I'll have to see if I have it, but it doesn't sound familiar to me as far as like the monster menu. Oh, first strike exiling. Now I wish I had removal spells. I mean, I could do Urtai or at least another Skyfisher. I have like 4 of them, so like 8 cards that just are essentially removal, but nice. First strike trample. First strike is a little annoying. They're whittling me down. Well, what's in my grave? I was hoping for something a little better. If I do Skyfisher, I can kill the Etch. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. That way, I think it triggers before, so would it be better to do an Undead Butler? Probably not. It's better to have... I do Skyfisher, represents more on the defense side. We're gonna sack that. It's gonna be... Oh, it counts? Oh, because it didn't... I see. Power greater than its base power. Do I care about 1/1s right now? No, I'd rather not have things be exiled. I think we can come back if we hold. They will get double strike, and I'll have to like make some blocks. They'll probably have at least another Ancestral Anger, which is gonna represent 2, probably 3. Oh gosh. Sure. Swing with a double strike. No. Okay. Well. I mean, we are potentially coming back. I don't really have... I think we need to stabilize a little bit more before we can start swinging in. They represent 3 first strike damage, so even if I did swing in with any of the Skyfishers, they could just double up. If I had to guess what they have in hand, it's probably a destroy target tapped creature. Unfortunately... Oh, well... We gotta start swinging in sometime. I can do that. If they do end up killing a Skyfisher, though, I can gain 4 life. Yeah, they got life to spare. They can take that. No whammies, no whammies. Okay, Gruff is nice. So, if in, we can draw one of our Squirming Emergences. We have 2 left in the deck. We're sitting at 27. Hopefully we don't mill. But now we're up to 6, so we're doing well if we can get rid of a Skyfisher. Oh gosh. Something tells me they're gonna kill Akawaka, but we gotta try. Okay, we're whittling them down. I don't think I played the land. Pretend like I have something. Oh gosh. No attacks. Interesting. They're gonna have to do something here. I think we do this. And they're taking it. Okay. Hopefully don't... I feel like they would have done it already. I don't think we're gonna mill. I think this game is gonna happen before we hit the bottom of our deck, but I guess we'll find out. All land. That's actually really good for us. I think we end our turn. So now we represent quite a bit of just toughness in general. A lot of double strike. I think they have quite a bit of astral rage. Target of a spell. I'm sure it has a shield counter on it. Yep. So they have quite a bit of first strike damage. But this can't be blocked by more than one creature. So they're gonna have to keep trying. I think we keep going in with the safe plan. Nope, you gotta read the card. You got one blocker. I don't... Yeah, if I do end up drawing a Pestilence, I would like to have 7. Technically, it should have been Island, but... Oh gosh. We'll have Trample. And Lifelink. Okay. We're not exactly out of it. Ancestral Rage is keeping them alive. I don't have any way of... Oh no. Are you gonna just straight to the face? Because of how First Strike works... Oh, okay. Interesting. It is Trample. So we have to go there. Represents 14. I can sacrifice. They'll be tapped out. So might as well go there. That way I can sacrifice both. Get 12 life if anything bad happens. Double strike. We can trade there. I suppose I'll throw a block just in case. But when first strike damage hits Skyfisher Spider, I should be able to okay, bud. Yes, I represent 1 card in hand, but like if you have it, you have it, kinda. Oh well. I mean, it was smart of him to do it before the damage was dealt. So, yes, we were gonna check on Monster Manual. Let me see if I don't have it. No, I don't think it's standard. But I am curious to see, well, I might have to, I'd have to see. Okay. We'll just go to a different deck and see what Monster Manual is. Not collected. Well, helps if we change the format to probably historic. There it is. No. Mill 5 cards, then return a creature card mill this way to your hand. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, I think... Yes, please. Yes, please. Mill 5 cards. Sure, for 3. Then on turn 4, turn 4, Monster Manual. Turn 5, put a big guy out. Gosh, that seems like it should be a little stronger than just rare. But yeah, that'd be a great addition. Alright. He got us on that one, unfortunately. But... I think we were very close to coming back, and he gained, I don't know what he was at, 38 life. So it's got legs. Yeah, I think we keep this. Give him Iron Coast. Turn 1. Yep. Bop. Bop. Drop the rat. Hello. Myself. Dr. Strain. Was that 1 creature? Yeah. You play that tap land. You might take a little bit of damage for this. I think it'll be worth it to us to do it, though. Send in the rat. I don't necessarily love the lightning bolt sleeves. Might just mean a lot. Ooh. Is this a counter? Seems like a counter. Can't be dissipate. Even if they throw it in the grave, it's not the worst thing in the world. It lives. For now. Okay. Interesting. Deals combat damage to a player, put a chorus counter on it, draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 4 more chorus counters on it, you may cast the discarded card without paying mana cost. Okay. So really, they're just drawing cards and discarding cards, and then I don't love it because it has to deal combat damage 4 times before you can start playing the discarded card, and it's not like you can cast all of the discarded cards that you have discarded. Is this a Siren Pirate deck? Interesting. I don't have a ton of reach other than the spider. But, depending. Explore only as a sorcery. That's nice. Because if we wanted to... Pump that to thank you. Ew. Okay. So I think game plan is we do Skyfisher Spider, sack Gnawing, destroy that. Well, we can destroy that one either way. I think that way we can get a 3/3. Okay, 4. Really, we could destroy the schooner, but I think if need be, we have Sultai, so I would like to kill both of these before they have an opportunity to crack the Explore, and also make sure that they play a creature. Plus, we'll be throwing like 3 creatures into the graveyard. This will be like a 6/6 sexless creature. We'll give -1/1 to that creature until end of turn, and I will destroy that creature. Yeah? Go for it. I will attack with my 6/6. Have fun. Block if you wish. Alright then. So, next turn, depending on what we do, we can save for Sultai, Resurrected, and deal with any potential threats. And make sure that Close Omniphage goes through. Oh gosh. Yep, no, that'd be that. Sure. We'll explore. Yeah, pretty neat. Yeah, no, I think I take that. Hindsight being what it is, maybe I should have killed Subterranean Schooner. Yeah, well. Okay. It has Ward 1, which is a little more annoying. I can kill my Somniphage, but that kind of defeats the purpose. This is what, a 5/5? Currently, I guess we'll just do both. I'll take one, but it'll be a pretty thick boy. Auto pay. Ow. And maybe I'll end up killing myself, but Here's an 8/8. Race ya. Depending, if we get a land next turn, I can potentially Sultai, kill that, and then that creature goes into the graveyard, making that a 9/9, and then we swing in. If they try and come at us with a schooner, which is a 3, but it'll explore. But I don't necessarily care, so... yeah, this deck has surprisingly more outs than... yeah, I can't do anything about that. I'll be at 10. Creature. I was gonna say, you're dead on board if you don't like creature. Cool. Do I wish to gain 5 life? Will I need this in the future? We'll decline and regret it. No, we'll take action. Be at 15. Sure. Oh, would you look at that? 4-drop. For that, I'll take 3. I mean, it will have trample. If they unsummon it, that's going to be a problem. But if they don't... what can I do to be slippery? I can make a chop block. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know that it'll matter. I think we just wait on Sultai next. Attack in. Enter. Yep. I think we end it. So we have a counter if we want it. Put an additional 1 more counter on it, that's fine. What's the worst thing that could happen? They play what? Artifact enters the battlefield under control, put a 1 on counter, so no haste. They might have some flash, but in a deck like this, I don't know how much countering they have. They're running low on... okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to. And then there's no mana, so yeah, we'll just auto-pay, I'll hurt myself. We'll destroy another... oh no! Cancel. I suppose we... oh gosh. I screwed it up! Alright, I guess... new plan! Yes. Auto-pay with the Somnophage. You can get your big boy. And then next turn... oh, they got a land. So we lay a land. We're gonna attempt to... yes. Auto-pay. I know it's hurting me so many times. Keeping that one. We're destroying that one. We'll make a draw card. Discover 3. Not a creature, not a creature, not a creature, not a creature. No! How unfortunate. Oh gosh, what is my... All I had to do was wait. I had to wait one turn to kill it with Urtai. I always call it Urtai. I don't know if it's correct or not. Okay, but they are in a pickle. We have quite a bit of creatures in graveyards. It's a 13/13 right now. Do we think it's a counter? I think I'd rather be safe. I think they have a flash creature. So I think we do this. Maybe after the fact. I guess we'll find out. If they don't have a flash creature, then they have to block that, and my 3/2 goes through. I assume they have at least another chorus. Or a Malcolm Alluring Scoundrel with flash to block. Are you living? Okay. That's fine. That'll go into exile. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will hurt a little bit. We take the 7/7 and then we make a 13/13. Sounds good to me. All right. So Descend beats Pirates thus far. Woo, in silver. So good to know. I have yet to play like a good dinosaur deck, and I don't. Maybe I should knock on wood if I have it, but I haven't seen the new Gipolka or Zakama or whatever the Naya giant dinosaur is. I think it's a keep. Hopefully they're slow, but turn 2 we have a 1/1. That will be a 2/2. I don't know. There's a lot of value in Teachings of the Corinne. 2 or fewer lands. Sure. Ew. Is it just me or is it just mono red? Okay, 2 creatures. I'll take the 2/2. I would like it to get out of, like, bolt range. Nah, we'll take it. Unfortunately... I need one more, which, if we lay land, I'm a little greedy. I could have waited and just milled myself and then guaranteed that be a 5/5 so that they could... Okay. Do we think it's a shock? I guarantee it dies. I think no blocks for now, and I think it's a play with fire, so it didn't matter if I blocked the chick. As long as we put something in the grave right now. knows? Fisher's in there if we could ever get... right now we're gonna hold. I could have maybe swung, got 5 points in. That would leave us... I don't know. Swinging? Wow, all in. Okay. We're gonna have to block there. Squeeze is gonna be a little bit annoying. Doesn't... Oh, I thought squeeze was just indestructible as is. Can we take 3? I think we can afford to take 3 damage right now. I think we go... It has haste. How unfortunate. Well, if they cast it, we can give them a card. I think we gotta kill the bird, though. We have creatures. At some point, we're gonna have to swing. Can we... We can't kill them. That would go to 8. That'd be a 7. 14. We're 1 off from murdering them outright? Oh no, because then that would go up. Alright, we all attack. Yep. We're gonna exile a non-creature card. No. Oh, cancel. From a... They have nothing but creature cards? No! Alright, we're still fine. We exile that. I go 1/1. I do this. Destroy another creature. We destroy the bird. Okay, so I was 1 off. If they can outright kill me when I have 2 blockers, I think that's fine. I say they're mono red, but no. Woo! All right, we take that. I was scared. I could have played slower, but I think Devastating Shivian Devastator would have killed us if I didn't go in. Try it again. So yeah, it represents a lot of damage. I mean, it out-damaged mono red, surprisingly. I think yes. We haven't yet gotten to cheat anything out yet. It's a little... Whoa. Mill me. Please mill me. Me. No! Why is he playing my deck? We don't have a turn 1. Oh. Any color. Exile. Dinosaurs. We are playing dinosaurs. Interesting. So... I think we get a 1/1. That's a 2-drop. How many creatures? 1 creature? How? I think I just block there. Because if I don't, they'll just continue hitting with a 1. I will miss the +1/1 on the uptick from that, but that's fine. I think... Ooh, we do have Emergence in our hand. So I think at that rate... I think we gamble. We do it with the 2/2. And next turn, if they try to find a way to swing at us, we Invasion of Amonkhet, mill for 3, pray that we get at least 2. Exile target creature card from a graveyard? What are you? Exile your own. Please, that's why you're milling, right? Right? Please? I'm super curious. Oh my gosh. I am you're cheating him out. Please swing. Please swing. Dang it. Alright. Oh no. I need to read what this says. It does have haste. Deals combat damage to a player. Okay, so we're gonna lay land. And we're gonna pass. Yeah, I think that's unfortunately how that's gonna work. Because I could play, oh, wait, I can exile target creature card from a graveyard. Heh. I'd get a 1/1, you trade, but... Yeah, I think it's worth it. I don't mind ruining their fun. Unless they have another one that I'm milling. Then that becomes a problem. Another heirloom. What other good cards do they have other than... Not really any... Oh, I fucked up. That's gonna suck. Yeah, I wanted to attack with that. I had it all in my head. It was going to work out nicely. I was going to swing with that. Exile target creature card from a graveyard, which would have been... Yeah. But now... It's a 4/4, but I'm going to have to grab... I would love to see it. I don't have any dinosaurs, so it wasn't that great, but it was fun. I think we just take a lot, and then we die a little inside. Oh, dang! I wish all creatures get access. Number of permanent cards in my graveyard. Why isn't this in my deck? I can literally just wipe a board with Terror Tide? How is that fair? I think at this rate, I think we just counter anything they try and do as far as funny business with Urtai Resurrected. If they want a double block, I'm okay with that. As long as it says when you cast, enters the battlefield. So I guess what we do is we counter. None. Did they go in my graveyard? No. How anti-fun. What if I say no thank No, thank you. I hate to be that guy. I actually don't hate it. I kind of love it. It's kind of fun. Ugh, I'm a dirty blue-black player. I think I'm gross, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being gross for the sake of fun. Not your fun, my own. Just to the opponent. Thus far, if we had gotten Gapolta, or just the mono green stompy guy that's in there. Oh, Spoopy. I know I'm gross. I know it. I know it in my heart that I'm gross. I can't shake it. I feel, personal hot take on blue, I know they're disgusting. I know they're the scum of the earth. But as far as removal goes, I feel like you have to hand it to blue, where they have to hold up mana and kill it on the spot. No, it's not like that. I'm just saying they have to. Why am I playing all these red players? They have to kill it and just predict. They're the mind players. Like, why play a boring game where it's like, oh, it enters the battlefield, then I'll kill it? Like black, like what's the fun? Where's the fun? I don't have anything to do. I think I just murder it. Yeah. See, black. Wouldn't it have been better to kill it when they casted it, so they don't have any hope that gets dashed? You know. I'm really doing them a service. I'm helping them. What are we doing here? All right. Okay, see, black? Thank you. See, black is doing essentially the same thing blue is, but black doesn't get no hate. I don't see the hate for black. Another one. Another one. Okay, now we can start playing the game. Just depends on how we want to play it. 2 cards in hand, I can take some damage and be fine. Nah, sure. See, I could have been mean. I could have held up 4 mana, countered their things, had them draw a card. They'd have been sad. Instead, I simply ask them to discard a card. Sounds better that way. And it'll be a land. See? Not even a problem. Right? See, they're just going to use those spells. They're going to go in the discard anyway. I'm just expediting the process. I will take it. What do you got for me? Seems right. You have a point. But, alright. How do we do this? 5 mana. I think I make them sad now. Now I make them sad. Yeah, now I make them sad. See, I don't feel bad against mono red. This is a slightly different. Whoa. I don't really know about that one. I don't think so. That's alright. I know you were trying to be unique, be a mono red player that plays a planeswalker, you know, I give you props, but also, that's fine. You have the right to do that. I deserve an break. Unfortunately... 3, 4... We'll make one next time. I think we just make that one. Sad fact is, he knows if I do that. We can always kill it later. I'll let them have hope. There you go. The real question is, do I block? Oh, nope. We made them sad! Blue is really the hard counter. Well, I guess blue, black, green is really the hard counter for mono red decks. Any guesses as to what the next deck I play will be? I mean, all he has to do is play like a pump up, like a +3. It got +2. It would have been a 6. Play another one. It would have had probably first strike at that rate. Okay, so this is a little slow. I think we throw this back. I don't have any ways to mill, and these on board don't really help me. I have colors, which is going to be sad because I won't see them again. We can live with this. I don't have green. I don't think I need it. I'll take ping damage for blue, but I think that's fine. It's not mono green. Or mono red. I don't know what to do. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. Hey, I was asking for this. I don't want it. I take it back. I don't want it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I don't want to take ping damage. I'm in trouble. Can I? Oh, it's every other turn. Wait. Attacks while you don't control another dinosaur. You're gonna lay a dinosaur. That's a little unfortunate. I think I get a 1/1. Shot block. I did. I did. I did. I did. I may... Oh my gosh. I regret it. Take me back to mono red. Take me back to mono red. Do it. I think I need to just... Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how that goes. And it's a 4/4. I can't even persistence it. I would literally be persistencing for the 2 life, which is gross. Oh gosh. I can mill him. I don't exactly know what that gets me. I think we just... Your favorite card is Topiary Stomper? It's pretty fun. There's Battlefield. Like, it does a lot. As far... Vigilance? I know... Okay. Alright. Congratulations. Does it have haste? It sure does. It has trample. We're not blocking that. That one didn't have trample. Oh, thank you. 1/1. Just in the nick of time. I'm sorry. You might eat a giant monkey and a giant dinosaur. It's a dinosaur ape turtle. I don't know that if you asked me what it was that I would be able to come up with the combination of those cards. I think we die, but for the sake of kicks and giggles, I think we don't attack, and then we probably take it all to the face and see how low we can go. That's where I'm at right now. But yeah, Topiary Stomper, a 3-drop 4/4 Vigilance. Enough said. Enters the battlefield, search for a basic, put it onto the battlefield, tapped. Alright. I lied. Dinosaur decks, scum of the earth. Nope, we don't block. Negative 11, not bad. Doubt? I'm sure you had none. Your deck is pretty good, I would say. Style is just standing there while Goku throws a Kamehameha at you, you know? That's my stylish way of going out. I say Kamehameha, I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z. I know the premise. Cool guy Goku, Dragon Balls, and other things, but if I had green, this had been better. But I have half my deck. No? Okay. I did watch Naruto, so that's a little fun. Is this going to be 2 or 4? Perfect. Alright. Guess he's going to get milled. We'll take it. Okay. I know what I said. And I don't know if I really meant it. That's a lot of lands. Am I gonna chop block? No. If it's haste, do I block? Yes, no attacks. They're gonna end up conceding if I lay a 7-8 anyway. Did I mill anything great? Darn it. This has not gotten to pop off. It is long. It's very, very long. I think we just kill the 2-2. Add it to the pile. It's probably wrong, but... Oh, play your land. I don't have green. But I have a 3-3. Bleach. See, I tried to watch Bleach. Actually, I tried to read Bleach. And I couldn't get through it. This was after my Naruto days, and I was like ready to get into like, okay, that's not too bad. Red, our favorite opponent deals that damage +1. Oh, you cheeky little bastard. Next. Yeah, I can't block it anyway, so I guess we throw it in their face. My turn. Yeah, I tried to read it. Oh my gosh, do I counter this? And let you draw a card just to get hurt? I think yes. I think I can't just randomly have you... I'm gonna just counter it. Draw a card. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I know you were like, oh, we're gonna get to do it. Like, you're probably streaming just like I am and trying to have fun with a mono red list, you know? But, all of this mana and I don't have green? I think we're dying, yeah? I can't block it. I guess we go in. No green. Not salty. This happens. That's magic, baby, but... That's 2 points of damage. Cool. Anything else? Would you like to swing in for 4? Rude. Would you like to... Rude. Would you... Okay. Alright, thank you. I get to take another turn. Ha! Yay! Alright, how low can we go? Alright, I like it, I like it. I'm guessing at least 9 points damage. 8. Alright, fine. Mono red! Yay, you did it! Congratulations! Stopped a little bit, but 1,000-year blood war was coming out, so I quick finished it. Doing it again. Thousand-Year Blood War was coming out. Is that Bleach? And are you a fan of when they do the movie rendition, like movies, the animated movies for like, yes, okay, yes sir, all right, he's there for it. I think this is a keepy hand. I have colors, I'm keeping it now. We're trying. See, because personally, I was like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Personally, I was like, it's the show, and then they try and add weird things for Naruto. Like, I think we get color, we do that. Rotisserie Menace, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put a skewer counter, then you sacrifice it. What is up with mono red? Then you sacrifice it if you do exile top. Does it get bigger? Menace deals combat damage to a player. I don't like it. It's rare, it deserves to die. That's where I'm at. Plus I gain 2. Optimal. But in Naruto they added like a whole bunch of weird jutsu that didn't make sense, and I'm just like, I think you're just trying to make money off of Naruto, which, I mean, I can't blame them. But the new one or the old one? I think we're gonna lose this game. I feel like it's so similar to the other one. Now, I didn't watch the live action. I just heard that it was garbage and was like, oh, it must be garbage, you know? So I was under the impression it was garbage. I saw like trailers, as one does, or whatever. We're gonna really try to do this. I don't think we live, but yeah, it really okay. As long as I didn't miss out on something. I am a fan of like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Aang, Appa, all the fun bending, which I think water's a little broken. Followed by maybe earth, then air, then fire. Because fire, like, yeah, okay. I think that's the tier list. Okay, yeah, I think we just died. Yeah? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You put that skewer counter on it. Oh, look, land. Nice in turn. I don't really know that we have a ton of tricks. Rotisserie Elemental will go to. Sure. Enters with a one counter whenever the battlefield under control. Congratulations. Does it have haste? No. Cool. I think we don't have a spell. I would like you to draw cards. You're welcome. See, in blue-black, I'm letting them draw cards. If I make them discard, I'm at least going to let them draw. Now, we have to kill the Rotisserie because it has Menace. Then we chuck that into there. And we live at 2. And then we mill ourselves. For nothing. Capiche? It's at least a creature on the board. Okay, I didn't want the land anyway. I will be at 1. No attacks. We need that one. Yeah. I mean, when they introduced blood bending to Avatar, I was like, why aren't there more mass murderers? That just seems like a given. No, I would like to go out on my own means. Yes. I would love to tap for blue and die. Thank you. I'm out! Fire was powerful in the last Airbender, but in Legend of Korra it showed how powerful the rest were. Yes. Like, Legend of Korra, where they had, like, the lava bending for earth bending and flying for airbending and all of that sort of stuff. Like, metal bending was pretty metal, pun intended, but lava bending, I don't want to say was far-fetched. It feels like more of a fusion between firebending and like earthbending. So I don't necessarily know if I can cast that. It'll be okay. But we're up against mono red, probably. So it's either mono red or dinosaurs. What is this? I would like to mill, please. But lightning bending is pretty dope. I like how they just charge things with it. Like the side characters just go into a factory and just like punching in a whole bunch of electricity into a machine. I feel like they could have. Yeah, it'll probably be destroy every type of creature, but the fact that like everybody then knows how to do it when in Avatar classification, that's you can do that. In the original Avatar, it was like a secret, sacred like style, and like you had to go through a whole process of learning how to use lightning, and then people are just pumping out electricity into a city. And granted, this was years. Do we have blue? We do. Will it matter? I think we do this. That way, I can do Cruel Somnophage and that. That'll mill, making it 5 if they don't take care of it, and then I still have a big boy. Fingers crossed. But, yeah, I did love Bossing Say. Oh, no. We can murder that, let you draw a card as long as there's some more enchantment or creatures. You're not that close to doing it. Yeah. Yeah, and that's part of the reason why I feel like it's just a little too good. Creature, 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 creature. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Yes. Nah. Creature. That would be 2. Whatever. We'll put a 1 counter on it. Land, obviously. Put it on the big guy. I don't care. Boom. Yeah. Remove it. That just feels like bringing a gun to a knife fight. Does it not? Oh. This. Like, just because I'm using water bending, you no longer have a weapon. You fight with your fists. I basically will just wreck you with water. Or I'll just, like, turn you into a prune. Make all of your fluids inside out. Like, it just is too much. I mean, we can just sack a 2/2, kill that. I mean, that... Just in case you feel the need. The real question is, do I do ossification? Get my guy back. That'd be what? 7 permanents? Yeah, I think we just don't mess with that. You got me a clue. What is this, Blue's Clues out here? I feel like that's a pretty accurate analogy. We'll clue at the end of turn. Yeah, like, how is it fair? I don't care if you can shoot lightning if I... Well, maybe lightning. Depending on the range at which you can bend water. Ooh, that's interesting. Beginning of combat. Oh, so it happens immediately. +1 when they trample. Yeah, go for it. It has lifelink. You might need it. Oh. What do you want to do for 3? 4? What do you want to do for 4? Oh no. Alright, time to read. Pay 2, tap target enchantment you control that doesn't have the same name as another target permanent you control. Create a token that's a copy. Oh, ossification. Isn't that fun? Alright, I suppose that resolves. I would love to... A clue! A clue. Oh. I think before any funny business happens... I would really like to... You know, it's unfortunate. I'm just getting rid of it. Draw your card. Oh. We're doing it! We're winning! Yeah. It would be like a human being versus an ant. Of waterbenders can blood bend, then why can't earthbenders bone bend? Because of the mineral or like the iron in blood specifically. There's iron in blood, in which case should be bent, like in X-Men when like Mystique pumps the guy full of like iron, and then Magneto's just like, too much iron in your blood, and like sucks all of the blood and turns it into like a weapon essentially. Yeah, good point. See, give that instead of lava bending, maybe. I need green. I need green. I need blue. That will be fine. I don't have blue, so it doesn't really do us a whole lot of good if I keep it. Watch me mill blue off the top. No, but I would like that. It's okay. Going against... Is that Gollum or Schmeagol? Because it looks like Schmeagol. Or is it Ricky Suave 89? Oh no. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, I think we make it 0-1. That way, in case we get... I don't think he would tap. But then it would go to 1. I don't think he does it. He's trying to get his dinosaurs out. Why not both for the bending? I feel like that gives... It might as well be waterbending. However broken waterbending is, then you also give it to earthbending, so you can snap their bones and turn them into a puddle of jello. Thus, I would assume preventing them from moving, unless... Oh gosh. So then waterbenders bloodbend themselves into bending? No. That's... I don't want dinosaurs. I lied, okay? I'm a liar. That's a 0-0. I think we die. I think we die again. Yeah. Ooh, I don't love a 3-drop 6/6. So then who's better? Basically it becomes between earth and water bending. Whoever can cripple the other person first wins. Oh my gosh. Alright, dinosaurs are the new mono red. What a cute little guy. You're like Blue's brother. Like green. That's what I'm saying. Meanwhile, airbending. What do? Fly away? Whoopity-doo! Speaking of whoopie-doo, we missed the land, so we're gonna just pass. So, earth bending at that rate would have metal bending, bone bending, which just sounds terrifying in and of itself. Lava bending. So, like, here, let me snap all of your bones, encase you in metal, and then throw you in a vat of lava that I've just created from the earth around you. We'll just sink you into the ground, turn it into lava, and then encase you in... Thank you for playing a fun card. What did you get? Yeah, it's a 0-0. What are you going to do? Nothing. No, there's no sand bending. We can't do sand bending. This is earth bending. No, I know it's canon. You got the sand try when they're going to try and find that library or whatever. But sand bending. What's the difference between air bending and sand? Like air bending with sand or just sand bending? Really, maybe earth is the most versatile. I think maybe. Hear me out. We block the 6/6. Boom. All right, look at that. Now that would be really, real fun if I had anything worth a darn. Now we have a 2/2. Ooh, we're making progress. No. No, I don't think we attack into a 7/7. I agree. Sand bending is mildly inconvenient. Legendary creature. Keep the new one. Thank you, Spoopy. Oh gosh. Are you gonna say like friction? There's so much friction between rubbing the earth together. I think. Oh, that has trample? Yeah, I think we just blocked that one. Add it to the pile for the cool Somna page. We got land. It doesn't matter. We didn't get anything cool in our graveyard. Alright. I'm not one for giving up, but I think I'm just gonna heat up earth by turning I think we just if earthbenders can heat up the earth, turning it into lava. Okay. So yes, I would agree if like waterbenders can use like freeze it in midair, then why can't earthbenders heat it up? That being said, do airbenders heat air, or at least the air molecules, then causing them to like rise, and that's how they glide all the time, or is it just air? Food for thought. Do we continue with this deck, or do we switch it up? Because I feel like... Ooh, I didn't think about that. All right. So then it's a little less mildly inconvenient and more like very inconvenient as far as shards of glass just protruding from your eyes, thus preventing you from bending accurately. It's like Pidgey's sand attack, but imagine just kicking shards of glass into your eye. Okay, cool. Awesome. Um, yeah, I would say. Well, then at that rate, Earth is the most versatile. If we're saying metal bending includes iron in bones, that's bone bending, sand bending, glass bending, metal bending, lava bending, and airbenders float. That's maybe earthbending is broken. I like the movement of Earth probably the most. It's like the strongest. Not like in practicality, but like sturdiness, you know? Um, so this is the other list that I have where it combines the same like mill tactics, but it has the addition of a fun card that I've always wanted to make happen. And that is Runo Stromkirk. This blue-black vampire. Now I know it's blue-black. Tyler, you're a dirty blue-black player. Yes, sue me. But I play dumb things like this, which make it a little more fair. Alright, flying. It's a 3-drop flying 1/4. But when it enters the battlefield, put up to one target creature card from your graveyard, easy, on top of your library. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library, which we just... you may reveal that card if a creature card with converted mana cost of 6 or greater is revealed this way. Transform this guy. Cool. So his flip side, he becomes a 3/5. Still nothing super impressive, but 3/5 flying, so he retains flying, even though he looks like a Kraken horror. When he attacks, create tapped and attacking token. Create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of another target attacking creature. If that creature is a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent, create 2 of those tokens instead. Now, wouldn't it be just the bee's knees if this could happen? Hullbreaker Horror. Wow, he's so cool. He's a 7-drop, 7/8 flash. Can't be countered. Brilliant. Music to my ears. I know, isn't he just gorgeous? Whenever you cast a spell, choose up to 1. Return target spell you don't control to its owner's hand. Turn target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So just like a boatload of stuff. But it's also a Kraken, so technically we make a lot. Tapped and attacking is the fun part. So if somehow we can just cheat out Squirming Emergence, cheat him out, like mill him. Mill everyone. I don't even care. Well, hello. Oh, well, hello. I was not expecting this. The games are going a little... I'm going against mono red and like red green dinosaurs, and they are just like choking me out. I'm trying to have fun playing. Well, not this list. I'll show you the list. Hold on 1 second. Dex. I know, right? So here's the list. I crafted it out of my own brain. Now, I wanted to make a Descent deck. I was flirting with like a Grixis list. No, they're not. They are alive and well and ruining my life. Around like a Descent card. So I landed on this card, and I'm like, cool, Fathomless Descent. Return to the battlefield target non-land permanent in a graveyard with mana value less than or equal to the number of permanents in your graveyard. Cool. Easy peasy. The cool part is we have things that mill. Cool. Enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards. Great. Mill 4 cards myself. Why not? Mill 3 cards. That sounds great. Mill another 3 cards. Awesome. Kicker. Mill up to 6. You know, just like mill. Everything's mill. Cool. Awesome. So now we have Descent. turn 3, this guy could be a 4/4. No, sorry, a 5/5. Thick boy with trample. Sounds great. We also have these guys that we can pull from the graveyard if we could ever get this to line up. But enters the battlefield, destroy something. Because we don't have hardly any spells other than Squirming Emergence, all of these are permanent. Permanent. The only non-permanent creature we have is Squirming Emergence. So almost every single time we're milling, we're descending. Then, as for fun cards to bring back with Squirming Emergence, the ideal Seed of Hope. Let me check it out. Seed of Hope. Oh wait. We'll see. Okay, see, I thought about it. You may return a permanent card from among them. Okay. So, my only problem with this is that it's an instant and it doesn't descend. I do like the gain 2 life because oftentimes we get low. But a beautiful thing that we have with this Skyfisher Spider is 4-drop reach, enters the battlefield, sacrifice a dumb creature, probably this guy. And then I destroy a non-land permanent. But when it dies, I gain 1 life for each creature card in my graveyard. So with all of the stuff that we're throwing in the graveyard, we can then gain up to like 6, 7, 8 life just for kicks and giggles when it dies, you know? I don't have a sack engine, which would be really nice just in case I need to like pop it. I just don't know that I want to replace a permanent with a non-permanent to mill when I have permanents that also mill, if you know what I mean. This does also let me draw a permanent card from my graveyard. Okay. All right. We'll take out 2 vermin. Put in those, and we'll run it for you guys. Now, we're going to run into big stompy dinosaurs. Yeah. We'll play it until we see it. Now, I don't have the widest deck building variety or like... Ooh, a Legolas. But I made a few to try and see if this would work. Yeah, you're probably right. We'll change that when we get to it. I want black. Can I get a Seed of Hope? Perfect. All right. We can probably get rid of probably Gruff. We're not going to get there. I don't have a way of discarding from my hand, which I would love. Alright. So we do... I guess... Okay, it feels pretty good. It feels... I mean, turn 1, it feels good. Like, pay 1, draw a card. It replaces itself. And I just... you might have a point. Unless you control 2 or more. Whoa, chill. Dark Slick Shore. We'll pray for land. If not, we're a little depressed, but... So, right there. If we get a land, it's already at 4, so it's a 3-drop 5/5. Great. I fought 1 Caves list, and it was annoying. This deck did it. Ooh. So go like this. If you have a counter, I don't think you would. But if you did... Okay, Mr. No Fun. The games, they were going okay, and then we ran into a whole bunch of mono red, and then big stompy, like gross dinosaurs. When they lay a 3-drop 6/6 on turn like 3, maybe 2, well, yeah, there is a 1-drop, but it's hard to come back. And our removal is almost all on 4. Speaking of, we're going to need a land. That's not that. But we do have 4. Well, all right, here's the deal. We have a little fun. We go Squirming Emergence. We grab Spider. Boom. All right. We sack Undead Beller. We get... all right. I don't know. That's right. We do that. We get rid of that. Maybe it's better to do that, but... what's my graveyard? Sure. Done. We'll take the action. We'll get Lurgoyf. Urborg. Lurgoyf. I don't know how to pronounce any magic card. But double spelunking. A lot of discover. The Bat Cave is gonna be a few bats, yeah. That's the other thing. So now, why can't I draw land? So we're gonna hope. We're gonna play Akawali. I have reach. I think we play this a little slow because he's gonna be gaining life for years. I have some life gain, but I think his is a little better. Plus he'll have access to 3/3s, and then we'll trade, and then I won't gain any life when I sack it. Thank you. So they don't have any cards, but they do have Discover, which is like pseudo. Does this say opponent? Okay. Yeah, block that. Two. We're gonna decline just in case we get it back, which we can. Ideally, will we ever? All right. Well, I have to lay a 4/4. Hopefully it lives. So if we do a 4/4, we can then drop Invasion of Amonkhet, have it hit there. We can go through their deck, make a 4/4 Sky Turtle with Flying Ward, or we can make a 4/4, probably a 4/4 Akawali. Never mind. We're not going to do that. Does anybody know if Caves is a good deck? Like, are people at Mythic playing Caves? Okay. I mean, this deck is for fun. I wanted to make a thing. I like it. I just want to have fun as well. That's why I'm playing a fun-ish mill deck. Alright, now what do we do? I don't want Emergence. I do. I think I have to. It would be fun to get a lane. It's a 5/5. It'll be trample. Technically, this will be better. later when I play Invasion. I guess fingers crossed. If I get a whole bunch of land, then that's going to be unfortunate. Okay. I guess we try it again. How many go for the throats is that? Oh, just the 2. Feels like it's got enough removal to be annoying. Okay. Ow. I'm still waiting for land. I think we do this. I mean, we kick it for blue, I don't care. So then we mill ourselves. Wonderful. 5/6. So we can block 3 3s. No. It's better to get to... Okay. That's cool. It's better to get to 7 permanents in our graveyard so we can Squirming Emergence, Virtue of Pestilence out, but we need the Persistence out. But we need to get it in the bin. But he doesn't have any creatures that we can target, and if I adventure, it's going to go into exile. Thank you, land. Doesn't feel like it does me a whole lot of good right now. That's an 8. That'll be a 7. Do I care about trample? Probably not. I guess that would be a 7. We're at 2. We die. Cool beans. But you see the potential. The potential's there. Alright, kill me with your caves. Congratulations, Legolos, you've won. Thank you for having fun on ladder, playing the bats. From what I've seen, it's a pretty fun deck as far as going wide per se. I guess I could have done that, sack, gain life, and been living, but in bad condition. So if-ins, we'll see about taking the rats out. I just like it because they're... How many man? I think 24. Let's take a look-see. Pop the hood open. We have 24. So, I mean, we should see it. I think we just didn't. It wants 26? Tell you what. We'll run out 2 of those. We'll pop in another one. Yes, I'll have to make it. And then we take out I think black, because we no longer need it for the rats. The number of 4 mana spells that you want. Yes. 4 mana spells? Like, we're only doubling up on... Yes. So, Urtai isn't necessarily specifically for... It's mostly just removal. So, I mean, if there's a better 4-drop, which I'm sure there's always a better 4-drop than what I have, we'll just go into... Take that out. I can't see like this. All right. This is what we're working with. Now, if we just go into 4-drops, Unless someone has one off the top of their head that's like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It worked perfect. I mean, potentially. Enters the battlefield if it was kicked, mill 4. It's not great, but Stingblade Assassin. Ba, ba, ba. Take that out. Yeah. I mean, if we're going to be dealing damage or holding up for Urtai anyway, Urtai guarantees at least either a counter or a murder effect without having to like have a chop blocker. Which is why, yes, it gives them a card, but for stickier creatures, I think I would rather just the guaranteed removal. Is there anything just a 4-drop good in? Well, we're just gonna. It's typically how I look through all of these. It's double green, which is a little rough. I mean, also double green. I don't mind trying that. Black. Not in these things. Boom. Add a single Sting Blade. Drop 2 Urtai. Add a land. Do you have a land preference? We just took out 2 Urtais. Do we need that much blue? I mean, Gruff, I wouldn't necessarily consider ever actually. Yeah, you sure can. Now, also, likewise, this is a pseudo budget deck. Hold on. Oh, unless you're here. We'll just dual land all this. I have a land. Why are you here? Oh, you're technically a land. Alright. Hold on. Ah, 4 drops. There it is. I was really wondering. Alright. So, for the dual lands... Well, thank you for the follow. We're currently looking at Underground River. Now, the Pain lands... Gruff is super hard to cast? Yes. Typically, Gruff just goes into the graveyard. Otherwise, it's more or less a dead hand. I don't mind getting rid of it. I was more so looking for fun things. It's been more helpful than it's been hurtful, I will say, for the Pain lands. So, I mean, I can throw another Underground in. Now, do you play the triple land with cycling, even though it has the red? If you're looking for a good place to find new top tier meta deck lists, I concoct all of these crappy decks from this beautiful brain right here. So 8 green, bump it up to 8. We'll do 6 black, 2 blue. Cool. We're down a card. Did I add Stingblade? Oh gosh. Stingblade Assassin. I cut those Urtai down. I added a land. I thought I was going to add something else. What are we at? Mana now. Bop, bop. No. Okay. Boom. Land. 25 land. So we're okay there. Seed of Hope. Boom. I see. It's a 4-drop. So I guess why is it better for Stingblade. Okay, I know, I'm that guy who plays Virtue, but we're not trying to hardcast it. We're out here trying to cheese it out and be that kind of person that plays blue and pretends to counter things and like plays things with flash. But this is what we're okay. Yes, we're gonna have to craft it all. I'm sorry, game. We're sitting here and we're doing it. Milli Vanilli, yes. Craft all. I know it's running me pretty low. Home. Because if we're flashing it for defense, technically we can still do that with Urtai. Because we can go in there, kill a creature. I am open to playing with it. So I can mill, play that, and Virtue. I'm looking for green. We'll keep it. If it's looking like it's not going too well, then we'll just kind of... It's not going well, guys. Oh, thank gosh. All right. I think, first off, black, dinosaur. Dinosaur, just... is it better? I don't think so, unless they are. In which case, they'll cheese it out for 4. They're gonna turn to 3. What does it do? Exile target. Okay, thank you. I'm not the best at Magic. I'm literally in silver, but I appreciate having fun. Yeah. Yep. 6/6. Okay. So now we go green. Probably go. What did I mill? So I can Urtai right now and kill. But then I'm sure he's got a dinosaur back, so then we're going to be running into that. It's not a 2/2 dino, but it's a 6/6. I think we'll play this. If he does end up attacking, we can then go in with Invasion of Amonkhet. Hopefully drop... I guess Cruel Somniphage would have been an option as well. Oh no. Okay. Holy crap. Yep, we'll take it. Yep. Whenever one or more non-token dinosaur creatures go... Oh. So we make a big thing. We just make a big thing. Bummer. Do we have a spider? We do not. Stingblade is in there, but see, I can't flash it out because that's at sorcery speed. The Almond Cat, but if I kill that, I make him a 6/6, and then he doubles, and then I have a chop blocker. I don't really know what else to do. I don't have 2 black. I can't double persist. We're just gonna kill it with... We'll let him draw a card and get a giant creature. Basically untapping his other 6/6, so I literally did nothing but play... Yeah. I just don't know what to do against this much removal. token. Why would you have one? Now we have black, so now we can double persist it, but it's a little too late at that rate. I need a creature. Probably a 5/5. I'm gonna kill the ring. I still take 4. So then I play this. I put 1 kicker on it. Hope that we can get bigger than nothing. I mean, TBH, this deck was doing really good in like Bronze 3, so yeah, no, this deck is just good. If you want a good list of meta decks, I would suggest you you just play a few games and run into all of these dinosaurs, and then just kind of piece it together. Would be my recommendation. But in all seriousness, I don't think I've ever looked up a meta deck before. I think we died. Yeah, cool, awesome. But yeah, if we can get a fun deck. Oh, I've seen the same. Oh, well, I've seen mono red, the mono red list with the chickens and just hitting your face, and mono red, cool. Okay, so we have seed. If we end up milling anything, we don't have anything to play. But if we do mill a land, I might wait for Seed of Hope. So we play it on turn 3 potentially. That way we can get a land if we miss our land drops. If we miss... It is instant speed, cool. It is instant. Okay. Mill. Still no black. Okay. I mean, wow, okay. Am I doing anything for 3? I think we mill and then see if we can get a black. Okay. What am I doing? Well, I guess I'm really just looking for black mana at this rate. I think we try. Oh gosh. Fisher needs black mana. It's not really gonna do anything. That's pretty true. But to not see a black land in almost... I mean, we've milled... Thank goodness. Woo! Alright, we can... Well, I mean, they're pretty short on lands as well, so... I can't be too salty. I think... we just... run it out. That's fine, you can destroy it. I wasn't doing a ton. Okay. Man, everything is black. Literally everything is black, so we can only do one thing a turn. I say give him reasons to keep burning things. Then we can keep getting it out with Squirming Emergence, and or even Invasion is kind of like that. Interesting. What do we want a 4/4 of? I mean, Akawali is not bad. I think I'm here to have fun. Will Invasion. Oh, shoot. If I have a black, we can do it. Oh, gruffs. There is really... Oh, Breach. Holy crap. I think we will make a 4/4. He'll probably draw clear. Seems like that kind of deck, but... If we had the gruffs, that would have been nice. I think we just get a big creature, though. So we have an 8/8 and 7/7. Sure. Its mana value is... Alright, so now... Because it's in our grave. Yeah? Cool. Awesome. Boop. We do this. We just pick up that. Then we swing. It's working! Yes. I'm just here to have fun! Dude, please! Let it happen. Fine. Fine. I'll take the win, but it's not with a lot of joy. But it works. It works. Yes, exactly. Nice. High fives all around. Try it again. I might be able to get to gold. Exactly. I think Sultai is one of my favorite tri-color combinations. Speaking of tri-color combinations, we have our lands. If it's anything fast, we die. We're going to try it. I think it's a bad keep, and we should mill. But I have a feeling. Interesting. It's not. Okay, now we're going to get all of our lands. Fine. I think we might... See, do we Seed of Hope? Oh gosh. Do I pray for Seed of Hope to get something to cast? Well, next turn we have something to do. They'll draw us a card, we'll take it, that's fine. What I need... Oh my gosh. Probably should have just done it the mill. So you're saying there's a chance? Yeah. Fast is fun, and I've seen it. Oh, well, hello, Willow. We're just chilling playing Magic. I think we just kind of are dying. Swimming with spirits. Yep. Yes, this is standard, so it's 60 cards. I like to keep it 60 just for consistency's sake. Am I straight up just gonna die? Other enchantments you control get +1. You're probably gonna get buffed on. I don't think we win this either way, so we just kind of need to just make some blocks. Quite a bit of land. We can mill, make a big guy. It'll probably get like ossification-ified. But we're not doing a whole lot with our turn anyway. 4, 5. Worst comes to worst, we can put Sultai in our hand. Do I need a chop blocker? Maybe, yes. We're gonna no attacks. Even though they'll kill one of our things, but we can gain 4 when this dies. Okay. Sounds good. Nope, that's a pretty good target. Yeah. Oh, you have so much on board. I think we could just take it for now. Because I'm sure it's going to be bigger than that. I think... What do we want from our graveyard? It's a permanent, so I can't pick that up. Sultai just murders something, but I think we just need a bigger creature just to put some pressure on them. Done. Oh, it's a permanent. Why? What? Permanent card from among the milled cards? It's not even... So I mill 2 and then draw 1 from that? It's not... I misread. I misunderstood that card. If we're not going to block anyway, we can start dealing damage to that guy. But we'll be taking 4. But if we can do Gruff Triplets if he lets it go. Yeah. Do you have any good enchantments? Nothing better than what we have. Land off the top? Not even. Okay. So even if this was like a wrath, I guess we're putting that in our hand. I mean, we can fail cards. Might as well do both. Okay. No blocks. So when you do that, it's not going to... Okay, as long as it's not flying, I think we're in decent shape. Is that not a legendary creature? Oh, you probably just found lethal. Wait, what? It's not legendary? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine. So we chop like that. We take 3. We'll take... Icy Death Touch. Do I take 8? Trade... We become a big guy? I mean... We're pretty dead anyway, but we'll pretend like we can live. Nope. Okay. That's how damage works. Yeah, I do think they win here, yeah. Yeah, pretend to live is about the best we could have done there. So, I didn't realize. How did we lose? Great question. I think we didn't see some of our early game mill, and we had a butt ton of land. They just literally got to play at least twice as many spells as we did. Like, okay. See, I thought it was grab a permanent from your graveyard. Yes. Yes. Okay. Truth be told, maybe we're doing fine, and I just gotta be a better gamer. So, turn 1, mill, draw a permanent card, which I have ample amounts. That way we can get the land even if we don't see the land. So we can keep on riskier plays if I have a Seed of Hope, wonderful. Okay. I don't have blue, but I think we'll be alright. Okay. Next, and turn. It is an instant. Okay. Alright, mono red. Yeah. Haha! Negated! Do we need lands? I think... No. I feel like we want creature. That way, we can go teachings, so we can mill before we get our sensitive little Lurgoys out. Woo! Okay. Okay, it's starting to come together. Oh, it's the blue. Okay. Sure. Put this guy out. I can attack and do everything second main. They're not going to bite, but we can try. Oh gosh. Do I have any creatures in the graveyard? Absolutely none. So Lurgoyf isn't going to do anything. I can... Butler. Alright. Yes, he's going to mill 3 cards. Creature, creature, non-creature. That'll pump Lurgoyf, and then end of turn we can gain 2 and put a permanent in our graveyard. Or I guess not in, but... Cool. Bait it out so we can gain 2... Ow. No. Be bold and block, so I put... It's a 2/2. I would exile it. I mean, sure. I mean, it's not really gonna matter. Put the land in. Let it die. Doesn't it get exiled though? So then we're gonna have to probably, whenever you do it, cast a creature, non-creature spell deals 1 damage to each opponent. Okay, so we're gonna at least gain that way our stuff isn't dying. Play a spell and I mean honestly it probably should go there, but I need stuff to hit the graveyard if it's gonna be coming out anyway. So then we do this. Then I think it's probably better to wait on Lurgoyf because they have burn. But then I can exile a non-traditional, put a 1 counter, they'll double block. I think we pass. Cool. Didn't matter anyway. We will take 1. 2. I don't think so. Since we're not really doing anything, we might as well play that. We'll hit ourselves for 1, but at least we'll have 6 milled cards. Yeah, you can do that. We're sitting at 3 milled. Sure. Okay. So we do that. Boop-a-doop, ba-da-bow. We'll take the pain for it, but mill is the name of the game. Still only a 5/5. I'm curious to see how they deal with Gruff Triplets. They'll probably just bounce it, but if it's a token, then it would die. Although flying is a little annoying. I think we just get it online. I don't think they have counters, but do we swing first? How would they block and how would we deal? Yeah, no, I'm not looking for a counter per se. I might have said that, but more so if I attack, I would they can't kill it. Cool. So that way next turn we can then Skyfisher, we can murder 1, they'd become 6/6s. I feel like I win the game if I solve the puzzle. I don't actually end up killing them. What a guy. No, I'm ready to go down to like 14. Woo! Dinosaur. Dirty. I mean, a little bit. We're figuring out how seed works and actually reading the card and doing what it says. It turns out to be helpful. So I don't have any early plays, but we do have Squirming Emergence, so I don't mind. Ugh, I don't want to burn that quick. We don't have a first play turn, so we'll just do that. Ew. What are you? 3 more counters, Flying Vigilance, tap on 3, tap, untap artifacts you control, put a 1 counter on it. Okay, only as a sorcery. Alright, then. I'd like blue when I can get it. Tap, on 3. No. I think we start milling. Is it happening? We just need to mill a little bit more, and we can cheat it out. Thank you, thank you. I don't mind taking 1. If I can make it 2/2 at the beginning of my turn. Yes, please. Wastes. I would like to mill, but I don't really think it's a problem at the moment. I don't really need the 2-drop. Sure. I don't know if we really care about the 1-drop right now. So, what do they have? That's a little annoying. It's not an artifact? And or creatures. Okay. I need to mill. I think we just hold up We can staunch some bleeding, but we're not really worried. Plus, we have a creature to sack if need be. So Sultai can enter the battlefield. We can flash counter, do some stuff if they want to lay like a soldier. Is this a weird soldier deck? Shoot. Well. Another one. So you'll just be making... I don't know that I really care about it. Congratulations. Yeah. Alright, we can mill. I don't mind. I don't mind taking 3 damage. It's lifelink, but... we can virtue if I really care about it. I'm just trying to get to 7. I can virtue my own person, gain 2, let it go into the graveyard. That only puts it to 6. Bummer. Alright, next. No attacks. They'd gain life. No thank you. End turn. Although I could attack, exile non-creature card from a graveyard, which is that one. It'd have been a 2/2. But then I can start growing and they can gain life. So, yeah. Might have been a misplay. But then we'd start having to exile cards. Sure. Okay. It is. Alright, so now we start milling. I would love land, but we're gonna get to 7 anyway, and then we can start pumping crap out of our graveyard. Yeah. My thoughts exactly. We're gonna mill 4. Yep. Wonderful. First strike. One more counters I put on it. Draw a card. It's only a 3/3. It's only a 3/3. It's only a 3/3. No thank you. If they do end up killing it, we're gonna be doing Virtue of Persistence. They don't have necessarily any indication that they're playing enchantment removal, but it is white, so... I don't want to attack... My guys are like little tiny guys. Spite. Oh, I see. Oh, well, yes. I'm just waiting for bigger creatures, whether it be... Oh, no, you're good. You're good, you're good. You can gain life. That's fine. I mean, I can make blocks for days. Really? +1/1. Yeah. So if you insist. Okay. Land. Now they don't have mana to pay 5 to put a 1/1 counter on it. It probably behooves me to get... If I pay 3, I can get it out of my graveyard. Virtue of Pestilence. Be done with it. And then I'm still gonna die to the masses because 5's gonna get around me. 1, 2, 3. I still take what, 4 plus whatever's in their hand. So I really have to just kind of kill that, but I would like to keep blockers, so I guess the best way to do that would be this one. Great. I do have reach, so I will have blockers. We're gonna have to say no to that one. Does have first strike, they do have lifelink. Honestly, for them, they just need to go and keep attacking until I die. Why not? 2 counters. Okay, bud. 2/1 counters on a creature because an angel addition and gains flying. So that's 8. I can only block 4. You have 5 creatures. Yeah, that should be game. Yeah, especially when they go wide. You know, wait for fate. I think that you would do great in silver. I'm assuming you're at least higher than gold. Oh gosh. Well, we gotta kill flying at some point. We can sacrifice 1 to kill the other one. I'm still only at 5. If it dies, which I need it to die. But you'll just make a 2/2 flying. Well, we don't really have a ton we can do here, so I think we do this. We can get a creature back. I don't know that it's really going to be super helpful. I need like a lifelink creature, but it's probably better in my graveyard if we can do that. I don't necessarily just gotta get rid of Vigilance. Unfortunately, we still don't care if they attack. We're on defense right now. They play 5. They put a 1/1 counter on everything, and I think I just die, yeah? Okay. Plus... I don't... If you're talking to me, you talking to me? No. 0 courage, I'm at 5, you're at 21. I can't deal with flying as well as I want to. I just feel like this deck doesn't do... Yeah, no, I agree. Flying hurts, but other than that, we're just gonna boop, boop. Wait, there's no way. Oh, wait, that guy dies, then we can gain life. If only I had first strike. We're still living, but it's not the greatest situation. Okay. Living. We'll take action, why not? Urtai is really not gonna be super helpful, but I don't really have anything that will be. We'll take the action, yeah. I suppose for kicks and giggles, we have what, 7 mana? We have 6 mana. No sleep till Brooklyn. Alright, well, it won't matter. Let's get the spells out. Here you go, draw your card. Yep, yep, yep. 6. We're not attacking. You have 2/5. I block 2. I still take 6, but you'll put 2 1/1 counters on something. Give it flying and lifelink. Angel in addition to its other types. Anyway, Well, thank you. I don't necessarily think it's gonna help, but... Yeah, no. Nope. Okay. We died a first strike. And let's die. Can't win them all. Yeah, exactly. I was wondering where all the good soldiers were. Not these, like, 1-4 things. Good question. We lost to... Dex. We lost because they played... They went wide. We didn't attack. What was our early game that game? Yeah, and we had... Yeah. Yeah, we definitely had an opportunity to kill it. It wasn't really threatening us. We did take quite a bit of damage, but we ended up paying for it later. I guess we didn't necessarily assess it as a threat in the early game, but then it just... We were stalling out because they had a wide, thick board. Basically just a wall to prevent mono red from crushing them. But we're not even mono red. We had Squirming Emergence in hand, but we didn't have great ways to mill, so we couldn't squeak out the virtue early, and then we just kept drawing just mediocre cards as far as like things that didn't really do a whole lot, like Undead Butler, and we didn't have good mill. Yeah. What I need to add that I saw earlier and that I don't own. Double black. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's Fathom? Fathomless. There it is. Alright, Terror Tide. All creatures get plus negative XX, where X is the number of permanents I control in graveyard. So if they do go wide, when it goes 9+ turns, it's probably a good set of sequences. Yeah. Yep. Everything. My stuff included, but I mean, as long as we don't commit hard to a board, it will help any of like Cruel Somniphage later on or Urborglargoyf. So potentially. I mean, I have rares and mythic rares to do it. So, I mean, add 2, maybe see how... I would say 2. I wouldn't go hard in the paint. Yeah, I rarely play best of 3. Sideboard option for me just is like a whole nother... It was like the learn mechanics, and I'm like, I don't know what to throw in this. I just threw all of my learny cards in there, but... Glistening Deluge. Del. Interesting. All creatures -1 until turn. Creatures that are green and white get additional -2 until end of turn. A little tricky with double black. It doesn't kill. It would help against the like white weenies and or red deck. Okay, man, that is fair. That's a fair point. You caught me on that one. I was just like, it is a turn earlier. It doesn't kill. It's not like it's costing me a whole lot to try it. Still haven't gotten Stingblade Assassin to really do anything. I would say 3 to 4 creatures. Fairly consistency. Well, because I don't have a ton of like early game removal to deal with that, other than Virtue of Persistence is really my only like early game removal. How often do I feel we see go wide? Probably it's a good net to have if we don't see any of our early game to kind of like mitigate that. I mean, Seed of Hope is just life gain to last it. Yeah. I would say red goes a little wide. It might be nice to like kill. Well, the only real green that I feel like I've seen is dinosaurs, which has like a 1 drop and a 2 drop that we could kill. True, but it's not gonna like -2 at sorcery speed isn't gonna like really take him out. I don't mind trying it. I think I don't really know what's hurting us the most. Gruff triplets would be nice, but plan for faster mill. Do we still think Seed of Hope is better? Because Seed of Hope isn't faster mill, not faster than the rat, because I'm pulling a card out. So it's mill 1, gain 2, which helps us stabilize a little bit, but it doesn't necessarily help milling faster than the rat does. Plus, the rat is a chop block body, which is nice for Skyfish or Spider. And if it dies, it goes in the grave and adds to our count. I feel like we're milling somewhat fast. I mean, I can add like 2 more Undead Butlers. I don't have any more of those, and I don't know that I need to do it. Although Undead Butler, Undead Butler is like a little bit of a reverse mill. It's like a mill 2. That's not bad. Plus, yeah, I could see that because I don't necessarily want to like pull something from my graveyard without. Yeah, rat. Maybe I mill. How about that? Thank you. 1, 2. So it's a little quicker. Do we need to see from the yard? I mean, recursion. So like pulling stuff out of the graveyard, we're literally looking at Squirming Emergence and Virtue of Pestilence. Other than that, nothing really pulls out from the graveyard. Everything else just benefits from things just getting shoved in. But if we can... The whole game plan is basically trying to squirm out persistence. So yes, a deck set of persistence would be nice with as fast of mill as possible. And then it doesn't matter what's in our graveyard. We just cheat out Urborg and a whole bunch of other stuff that gets thrown in there. So, I mean, I can make a deck set, but am I going to be that person? Then we just take out Gruff triplets, and that's kind of our game plan, is just cheating out these guys. It's not a bad plan. I mean, I dropped 2 creatures. so it makes Virtue a little less fun. Or I can drop 2 Sky Fishers, but that's kind of our mid-game and some of our only removal. But then we're getting more removal from Virtue, so I mean, I don't necessarily mind that. Or we just take out Gruffs. Yeah, I think we can do that. Plus, it's not going to be bad to have a deck set of Virtue. What does the lands thing? All right, so 1 blue. We have a whole bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's enough. Yeah, or it's like if we don't see a Virtue, it's yeah. No. Okay. So we're totaling 24 land. For each color, I think green is way up there at 19. Yeah. Black's pretty good. 3.1 average. I say we try it. Cancel. We're 1 shy. How? 24 lands? Oh, that's why. Because we didn't discard it. It's probably better to actually play these lands if I have them. We'll keep 25 lands. Did I not add? Oh, you took it out. All right, fine. Cool. No. Oh gosh, where am I at? Where are my lands? All right. 24 lands. We'll just add a thwompy thwomp. It's good. Okay. Ooh, what time is it? All right, we'll play this 2 times, but then I gotta call it quits. And I appreciate everybody just sticking around. Kind of. But yeah, I appreciate all the input. Wait for fate. Hopefully. How long? Demto's yummy. How long? Probably like 3. We're approaching 3-hour mark, and you've been in here for. Ever. Well, I'll say ever. All right, turn 2, Seed of Hope. All right, we're working on it. If we can mill a persistence, we'll do it on there instead. Just be fun. Oh, mono red. Blue. Sadly, I think we want land. Yeah. And I think we throw it in the graveyard. Oh, I forget we have 1,000,000 of these. That's fun. Next, and turn. Might be. Whoa. Pass. Nothing on turn 2 for. It's the only creature. Yeah, but we want it so we can mill, but I didn't grab blue. Did I mill a blue? Yes. I'm an idiot. Alright, cool. Good to know. Oh, I screwed myself on that one. 4 equals. I want to see in the first 11 cards. 3 equals. I want to see in the 1S. Oh gosh.
I hope you like your hors d'oeuvres.
Sure.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
Just play creature to play creature. Probably die. Which is kind of what we want. So we can actually keep a Cruel Somnophage alive.
We should all follow our hearts.
Nice. Please kill the spider. Question is, do I block just to kill it? Probably, because then it goes back to being a thing, and then I can just Virtue of Pestilence it. Sure. Where did the climb go? Oh, look, another spider. It is a 3/3, but I think we. Oh, gosh, it's so. Even the removal doesn't go in the grave. We're at 3. I would love blue. Okay. Well, that actually puts something into the grave. Yes, Godric needs to go, I agree. Yeah, no, that's a vanilla creature. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I was just...
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
If he does, we can throw that in the grave, and then hopefully I can draw blue, get us on the page, milled, and then play it. Adds to the creature count, granted it will only be 2. Swing? Yep. Sure. Sure. Do you have Tranquil? No? Okay. We're gonna define. No blue. Okay, well. Do that. And that's the top 5 cards. Read them. Mana spent. I really want blue, but I don't know if I can get there. Yeah, my reading skills. Exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may cast red spells from among them this turn. You get an emblem with whenever you cast. Excuse me.
Come on, Chandra.
Whenever you cast a red spell, it deals X damage to any target where X is the amount of. Give me. X is the amount of mana. Oh, okay. That's problematic. The question is, do I swing? So you have a 2? I'm at 22. I think we just, well, if I draw a card to get rid of that, then we can drop it so we don't trigger emblem. I don't mind taking 4. We'll do the blocks, I could be wrong. If I die to 4 damage, mark it, clip it. This is the moment where I lost the game. Discard any, draw that many. Oh, just that's blue. All right, how do we? Can I do both? Yes, I can. We're gonna hold back a little bit. Granted, they're gonna be a little rude, but we have spiders. Ow.
Next time, I'll wear more comfortable I don't believe in too much. So, brace yourself.
Legendary permanent. It's not legendary? I can do this as many times for whatever.
I won't
That's
stop
fun.
fighting till the people are safe again.
Sure. I do think we die. I just wanted virtue. Sure.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
Sure. Fine. I am aware. Alright, so maybe the text at the bottom with the emblem might have been relevant on Chandra, turns out. Wonderful question. You know that turn that I said that I shouldn't have taken the damage? Probably shouldn't have taken the damage. We didn't respect Chandra? Well, we didn't really have a way to deal damage. We hurried and rushed down. We rushed down the mill just so we could try and cheese out persistence. We then didn't play persistence on the 3/3 dragon thing on the second turn it was out, which I could have done. Instead, I played a 3/3 of my own as a chop blocker. Didn't really chop block. Oh, I froze. No. Uh-oh. All right. It's not a bad stopping point. It is 10:03. Yeah. Wait for fate. Thank you for being my pseudo coach. Also, T3H Burham and everybody in the chat or just watching. Also, a shout out to Spoopy, who was there when I started. And where is Them Toes Yummy? Yes. Thank you for being here probably the longest, watching me struggle through all of those red deck wins and all that. I appreciate everybody's taking the time out of their day to just, oh, thank you, Them Toes Yummy. But yeah, just hanging out with me. If I knew how to raid, and I really wish I did. I'm actually very new at this. I think I've been doing this for maybe 2 weeks and have maybe streamed 5 times, maybe 6. But hold on. We're getting out of magic. But if you would like to spend some more time with me, I stream Mondays from 7 to 9. But I mean, if we're having good viewership, maybe longer. Mondays are a random day or a random game. Anything from Magic to potentially Hearthstone. I haven't touched it in 5 years, or I really enjoy playing Super Smash Brothers. So if you want to play Super Smash, I think I do that Wednesday, but not this Wednesday. The holidays are kind of iffy. depending on what we're doing for Thanksgiving. So, my hours are on my Twitch page if you want to go to that. And then Fridays, we're doing Magic drafts. So, oftentimes I just play limited, but hold on, let me go to. Oh no. Tell you what, we're just going to cheat the system here. Well, sorry. We're working with it. Please hold. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right. Sorry guys. Sorry. Oh, I'm bad at this. Oh gosh. All right. All right. I'm going to dox myself. I'm just trying to get this little thing right here. There we go. Oh, we're growing. All right. I should have had this set up a long time ago. All right. Sorry. Thank you for hanging out with me. Mondays are typically doing a random game from 7 to 9, either Hearthstone, Magic, or Smash, or any other game that you want to suggest. Wednesdays are streamer battles for Smash. So if you're into Smash, if you have a main, if you want to take me on, I'm probably just as good at Magic as I am at Smash. So if you have any skill whatsoever, you will destroy me. And I'm here for it. And then on Fridays, we're doing drafts. I'm excited for Lost Caverns of Ixalan and doing some limited drafts. So, again, thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys again. But take care, and you guys have a happy holiday.